You can run and tell everybody Jeff Horn is the man, WBO rules that Jeff Horn actually did beat Manny Pacquiao. For everybody that's crying about it, Manny Pacquiao, I'm talking about this is the biggest robbery in history. Shove it. According to the WBO, they're not my words. But it's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the boxing clinic. They determined that Jeff Horn was the winner. They had 5 random judges according to the boxing scene article I'm gonna link in the description. They had 5 random judges. And they use analytics to break down the each round. In analytics, I hate those in basketball and football. Some of the overrated stats like Pro Football Focus. They had my Detroit Lions, the 5th worst roster last year, and the 2nd worst roster last year. We made the playoffs, so analytics ain't always everything. But in boxing, they've determined that off the top of the dome. I'm too lazy to always open up my laptop, but it helped me keep my memory sharp. They had Pacquiao winning the 3rd, the 9th, and 11th round by 100%. It was no doubt in those 5 judges' mind, 5 random judges around the world, according to the article, I believe, that Pacquiao won the 3rd, the 11th, and the 3rd, the 9th, and 11th round. So it was no doubt in their mind that he won those rounds. It was other rounds just off the top of the dome where they had a 60% for, I think, Pacquiao. But at the end of the day, out of the 5 judges, they determined that Pacquiao lost this fight 5 rounds to Jeff Horn, 7 rounds. So Jeff Horn is still the champion according to WBO. According to the article, I don't think they could even overturn the judges' ruling. They couldn't do that. They didn't have that power to overturn the judge's ruling, but they could have did it by law, by violation or something, law, a gambling law, whatever it was. But either way, it didn't happen. This is the first time. This is the 2nd time this has happened. Maybe happened more, but the WBO did this before with Chris Algieri and Ruslan Provodnikov fight. If you remember that fight, where Provodnikov knocked him down like 3 times in like the first round, and then Chris Algieri got up and boxed beautifully, and Harold Letterman was acting like he didn't do nothing because Ruslan Provodnikov was coming forward, eating punches and getting outboxed. And then Provodnikov acted like it was the biggest robbery in the world, so he must have did the same thing that Pacquiao did, and he was also trained by Freddie Roach. So he must have did the same thing, but it didn't work for him as well. They determined that Chris Algieri was the winner as well, and this ain't even the worst robbery. People just feel sentimental because Pacquiao is their favorite fighter, and everybody thinks Pacquiao is this perfect person, which he's not. He's admitted to being a womanizer, a gambler, and doing a lot of bad things. And I'm not trying to indict his character or nothing like that, but you learn what Tiger Woods. You don't know these celebrities. You don't know them, and you can't label them being perfect. Everybody loves Pacquiao. They love him, but at the end of the day, he lost. Wasn't the worst robbery I've seen. I think the Erislandy Lara versus Paul Williams fight was way worse. Lara clearly beat Paul Williams, and there was no outcry. There was no call for investigation for Erislandy Lara. He went on with his career and was one successful boxer. So at the end of the day, I don't feel any sympathy. Pacquiao didn't look at film. His trainers didn't look at film. His personal boo boy, Marvin, none of them looked at film. They talked all that shit. Now I'm looking at hindsight about Jeff Horn can't be a fighter. And like I said, I posted it. I looked at the film of Jeff Horn the week of the fight. A lot of motherfuckers didn't do a prediction video, but I did. I said Jeff Horn was a good fighter. People laughed at me, and this was what happened. Run it back and see what you can do. We gone.